Hello. Hello and welcome to Record Label Boss with your boy AViiiO on the microphone. And it's another week with RLB. And hopefully you had a great weekend. That was Cygnus and Ken Tucker with Brother Whiskey. A wonderful collaboration between two of our extremely talented artists. Cygnus, of course, the melodic metal band from Cali, not California, from Cali, Colombia, and Ken Tucker from Terre Haute. It's French, Terre Haute in Indiana. So I know that Ken's on the show. So hello, Ken. I want to say hello to Yo-Yo, hello to Scotty. Hello to Lotta Pitchy especially, and to Foxy, I want to congratulate Foxy on making Community Vice Manager at Count Zero Records. Thank you very much for doing what you're doing for us, Foxy, and welcome to the team. I'm extremely proud to have you, and you're awesome. Today we're going to have a wonderful show consisting of about 60 songs. Just checked it out. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask them. This is a show where we're looking for new artists for our artist-run community label. If you want to chat with our people, you can go to our Twitch. That's twitch.tv/recordlabelboss. Or if you want to join us on Discord, you can do that at countzerorecords.com/discord. All right. Zoom is back. That's right. Foxy Boo is the fucking best, says Lottie. That's right. All right, guys. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and we're going to go ahead and start reviewing some music here. And the first song is from Avi. The first song is from Avichai Levi in Israel, Flowing. A song from Avi. Yeah, excellent. And Foxy says, thank you for having me. It's a privilege. I love you all. Same, Foxy. And welcome Gaetano as well. What is this? World Music Other Cinematic Epic. Oh, we're starting off the show really good. The way that I like it. The way that I likey with some boring music. But let's hear. Maybe something is going to happen. And I had a viewer on the show Friday. Hey d.o.o, how you doing? That submitted a song to me that I actually listened to. So if he's here today on Reddit, then we'll be able to talk with him. Yeah, I have 0% idea. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Die sind die Äpfel, die ich mir nicht durch Texten traue. Okay, hervorragend, wunderbar, ganz schön. Genau das, was ich mir vorstelle. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that remains low key and only has a very few instruments. And I am not entirely certain that this could be used for sync, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. All right, what is going on here with my tablet? Let me just quickly check. I don't know what's going on with it, but that was the definition of how not to do it. Okay, Antonio Velez from Mexico. Your heart is overrated. Let's hear that. Yo-Yo's got a new haircut. Your heart is sober, your love so complicated. Why would I stick around? Your heart is sober. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hey Lottie, how you doing? How's your work today? Your work, that work, and our work. Lottie's been. Okay, I want to say something. Lottie has spent the better part of the Sunday and the morning of the Monday with me fixing problems with our wonderful artists. And I just want to say that I appreciate everybody that works with us so much. It doesn't matter who it is, because what a lot of people don't understand is if need be, and in most cases, we work 7 days a week. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who does that for us and for our artists, because I don't know any other company or any other outfit that is as dedicated to their artists as these people that I have the pleasure to work with are.
Get back. We're like two strangers in the dark. Cause the more I'm begging, the more you're hurting.
Decent effort, exclamation mark. Track is an okay beginning for your start in professional music, but is simple in arrangement and vocals need to be correct.
Everything and leaving me behind.
Need to be improved a lot in delivery and tonality, full stop.
Stop. Get
In delivery and tonality, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Wow, I have to yell now. Why do I have to yell? Why do I have to yell? Horrible. Is it so far away? I literally did nothing else. Okay. Milo Dombi Bedok. What? Milon Dombi Bedomkan. World music, other music. Okay. Hey Vani, how you doing? Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, but somewhat simple track that remains chaotic in certain places and could be improved both in production and arrangement. Full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Really not much to say. Jared Kane, rollin' rap.
Squad, turn that shit up, man.
Hey AT, how you doing?
yes, sir.
I'll be rolling, I'll be going through my city, getting litty. We about to run into the fucking cops. Dropping round, we having fun, we going down, we getting on. We ain't never ever gonna fucking stop.
Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, but basic track that suffers mostly from the vocals that could be improved all around, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Unsalvageable vocals. Okay, next one. Third Eye Honest.
This is a homage beat.
I don't know who you are, but thanks for the free beat. Yo, so hungry, where's my lunch at? Design my own style.
I'm giving cards to everybody.
Track, we could run that little
Especially to Lati.
So dope, but I've never touched smack. No smack needles, but I'm blacking out, listening to Black Beatles. That girl is the real dick sucker. Small world, all her friends fuck me. Dick in her mouth, clit rubbing. I'm a savage.
Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, but very simple track that remains as simple in vocals and their delivery, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. 616 with me now. Denmark. Rap. Oh, today's rap day. Is it rap day today? Ribbit. It's rap day today. Okay. 40 seconds of droning. And Reddit thrown away says, I'll sign up, how much you paying? Once you make it through the process, out of which from 30,000 people, 30 make it, you get paid absolutely nothing. Alrighty. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Track that remains improvable in production, arrangement, vocals, and all around, full stop. Would definitely keep working, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Really nothing there. Oh, it's got another song. But really, I want to add it. I want to give a serious note to what Reddit throwaway there says. Nowadays, If you are an independent artist and you're looking to get signed to an independent label, most of them will charge you for their services. If you get a contract to where you get a lot of service for a decent percentage of your income, you're getting a good contract. The days of where labels are paying you are definitely over. You are 100% not going to get a paid contract or money down or anything like that, unless you're extremely lucky and you're one of the few. And there fucks Reddit. Okay, I'm answering a question for Reddit, and it has just went to red 0. Okay. Gonna save my answer for that. No, Ken, the major labels are actually doing really fine because the economy, like Spotify and iTunes and others, are completely catering to them. And they are making more money than ever before in percentage of the market share. It's just that the kind of like the middle class of labels is dying. I don't know, and the big shift was that artist income has died. That is number one. No, I mean the labels are still making money. It's just the artists are not making money anymore. As a typical indie artist, if you want to get on a label now, you're gonna have to pay them. As we heard in the artist call we had the other day, we had a call with a friend of Ken, and Lottie talked with him, and he paid quite a significant amount of money for distribution every month. And this is the reality. So when new indie artists come to me and are like, how much are you paying? And I'm like, yeah. Do you know which century it is? It's 2021, the time where indie artists pay us to do something. By the way, we still don't charge artists, but we are one of the very, 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 very few labels that don't charge artists. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that remains improvable mostly in vocals and their delivery, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark.
So I click it, bro. Money come first and I get it done.
Keep working. Alrighty. Mundo running. And of course the plan that a lot of very young musicians have to get signed and get a wad of cash in their pocket and stuff, that doesn't happen anymore either. And if you do, it's always a loan. I think that the time of the actual signing bonus that is unrecuperable, not to pay back, is over. I don't know anybody who recently got signed in the non-major sphere. I mean, like under $10 million income a year, with a signing bonus that they got to keep. What I know is that some people in the like $1 million dollars a year earning sphere are getting enticed with like $100,000, $200,000 of loans, of advances to come to labels. But you know, the thing that somebody's gonna give you something, which wasn't the thing in the first place, just people mistook it for that. They were loans in the first place anyway, even in the 70s. But now, definitely. Because, I mean, the big labels have figured out that all they need is 15 artists, you know? They just need 15 artists that are being played up and down in Spotify, and everybody else is irrelevant, pretty much. Kenny says you got a candy bar. You did not get a candy bar. Nobody sent you a candy bar as far as I know. And AT says, what motivates you? Love of music and love of art. If you have any other motivation, do not create an independent label. I know money, but you have a decent heart. What do you want? I want to live the happiest possible life that I can to work with the most awesome and nicest people that I know, to create truth and beauty in this world, and to have enough to eat. Those are my life goals. And I mean, a lot of people that know me know that, you know, from my humble beginnings, I'm doing pretty well at the moment. From my previous life as a corp guy, but there is no other motivation to me. And if you have other motivation, you're probably not going to make it. Do I want this company to be large, to be positive, to be good, to have more artists, more relevancy? Absolutely. Do I eventually want to make money so I can build a new studio and everything? Absolutely. I would love that, you know. But if you get into music because you're purely interested in making money, you're definitely in the wrong place. It's not the industry to be in at the moment. And Stevie says that he thinks he is so fake. No, Stevie, seriously, just type AViiO in Google and see what comes up, okay? And then I'll make a competition with you and let's see who's right. And Kenny says he was celebrating with the candy bar to be on the label. Yeah. So yeah, that was the answer for ATD there. And all the people that are on the label and work for the label, like wonderful Lottie here and Foxy and everybody, they're motivated for the same reason, you know. We all would like to have something to eat and a place to stay. That would be totally great. But this idea that you're going to be, you know, running in a Rolls Royce and flying a private jet, etc. I think if you have that motivation, you're definitely not right with us. There might be other labels where that is really the thing. I'm forgetting my reviews. And I even had a phone call with one of my friends about that today. He called me and he said, "How you doing?" etc. And he works in media as well. He worked for one of the largest like newspaper companies in this area. And we talked a little bit about how everything is progressing. And he said to me, if you're entering media, especially music media at this moment, you really have to like it. But then if you do, it's okay. And I said, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. And he said, see, there you're fine, you know. And 8, he says, I think if you need a Rolls Royce, you're not going to be on Reddit, lol. That's right. That's right. I'm going to save this for later. Dun, dun. And I do believe that it's going to be another 2 to 3 years for a serious turnaround. So we started in 2018, and in 2 years it's going to be 2023. And I like to think that you take about 5 years to make an indie label break even. I think that is a good. My goal was always to break even from 5 to 7 years. And I know a lot of people think that is awfully long time, but if you don't have that, then you should probably not go into music, because you're working with catalogs, you're working with rights. Those are things that take a lot of time. Number one, to build the structure, and number two, for things to actually start flowing, you know. I laid out there on what interests me, songwriter collab. Yeah, absolutely. We have standard conditions for all of our songwriters, which are essentially percentages for all the songs that they write. I'm gonna say no to this. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that remains a little bit simple and the vocals are a little bit improvable, full stop. Not too bad though, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. There you go. Right, this is Andrew Wade. I'd be cool if you did. That's for Kenny!
Maybe something stronger, but I've gotta play it all by ear. I could take a drive down to the coast, watch the waves come crashing in and feel the sand between my toes. But I don't need you to call, I don't need you to write, I don't need you to text me late.
Sounds like Nashville.
Say that you're lonely, say that you're
Kenny, do you share my opinion that this sounds like Nashville?
telling me you love me and you want me back again. It'd be cool if you did.
And Stephanie there says that she listened to Ken Tucker and Karma's Tea and it sounded absolutely great. And she loved the artists. Thanks, Stephanie.
Help me figure all this out. Or I could just go knocking on your
Yeah, I like Poppy though. I'm definitely gonna save him for later. You know, I think that's the kind of country that I like. It's commercial enough to actually, you know, have relevance, and it's really good. So the Well Bears. I'm probably gonna say yes to that guy. I'm gonna see if he has more songs though.
I walk in the Nevada desert, then I see a UFO. Sunset and beating lights all over. I don't even care at all.
Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Interesting track, but I am pretty sure that the vocals and their effects completely do not work out at all. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. Alrighty. Rinderness Duo, Canada, My Heart Is Yours. Singer-songwriter.
Saw you at the party. I'd hoped that you'd be there. I really want to talk to you, but my feet won't take me there.
That's a good rhyme.
It was so damn easy before my heart chose you. Now I'm left a stumbling fool with no idea what to do. There's always been something, a seed inside of me, that the sunlight of your smile has awakened and set free. Since my heart has changed, all my confidence is gone. It's so hard to talk to you, so I'm writing you this song. 'Cause I'm in love with you. My heart is yours. I'm in love with you. There's no way to change my...
Just had to do a short mod action here on Reddit. Alrighty, there you go. I'm gonna say no to this. Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay track that remains a little bit improvable in music and production quality and also in vocals. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. Not the greatest feedback in the world, but it's just a little bit mediocre, really. Chad Rico, USA Toxicity.
Spotlights on her melanin, she enters the room.
Vocals too.
Ready to jump the broom. Soul snatcher with hearts.
Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay track that remains very improvable in vocals, and this is definitely where I would start working first. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark.
wayside. Game it quick, you can't see the love in her eyes. But it feel like a ton of bricks. She won't make you money, but she make a lot of sense. I've been searching for her, trying to find her footprint.
Not singing, not rapping, not necessarily. Not sure what, you know. All right, Christian Larson, God's Gonna Cut You Down. Folk country Americana, okay. Come on, play. Oh no, music video with intro. Okay, no, it's not.
You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go and tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down.
Asa from Sweden. It's a Swedish Americana.
Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell
you can hear it a little bit in the in the dialect. That's a cover, says that. It's not marked as a cover, but we got country music artists and expert Kentucker in here, so.
He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. You can run on for a long time. Run on.
All right, second round. I think that was pretty good. I'm not sure if it's a cover or not. We're going to try to find it out. But definitely, I mean, it looks... If you need this, look up Culture World. I can't look up anything at the moment, AT. But if you want, you can go to Discord and post it in some channel. And Scotty says it's a cover. Yeah, guys, if you find out who it is that covered it, and they didn't declare it, I'm going to listen to their other songs and see what it is. I put them in the second round. I think that in terms of performance, they're pretty good. The vocals are nice. A little bit Swedish, a little bit Swedish accent. But, okay. Crunch is next. USA Rock With Me rap.
It's been a while. We've been waiting, but we back now. It's packed in here. Everybody at the club. Get you a spot on the floor. Mop and glow. On your toes till they lock the door. High as the ceiling. Say hi to the villain. Superman can't fight the feeling. Takashi, no cops, no ops. What I see, she pops and drops. Live TikTok, she on the clock. While they throwing stones, she rock. Yo soy en la casa. Con radas y la raza.
And Yo-Yo's got that Cristiano Ronaldo, like the... Damn it, what's this hairstyle called where you put your hair in the middle of the head? The chicken bee, the like a, damn it, a rooster, the Cristiano Ronaldo rooster. And it's very good. I like it.
Negros, blancos, even China's. Girls across the world came to find us. Tonight is timeless. Apple Watch. If you ain't shining,
Pyramid Man.
Snap back, they capitalize. Matter of fact,
and I have to say that Lottie has a new hat on, because she's always with a hat, but today it's something else. I can't really see what it is, but it looks like a hat to me.
Lot now, y'all better dance. Hands in the air, throw it up. I said, y'all better dance. Throw your hands in the air, throw it up. Come, rock with me all night.
Okay, yeah, no. This chorus is not good. Decent effort, exclamation mark. This is Alfred. He said this is Alfred. Okay, it's not Alfred. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, track that remains improvable mostly in vocals. Full stop. The vocals are especially improvable in the chorus, where I think they don't work out at all. Full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Tyreek versus Eddie Rock, Glow.
Devil tried to beat me down, but that shit was a love tap. Cause evil never prosper when you solid with love at. Through all the ups and downs,
Okay.
me and my shorty a good match. Wearing our emotions when we go through a rough patch. Remember nights I was
She said,
stressing
what?
'cause I ain't
Your
have it
hat,
figured
Lottie,
out.
your
Till
hat.
focused
Like
on my
your
blessings. See, I'm
on the
finally
head, you
living
know.
now. I smile a little different
The
now.
head.
My skin a little
The
bigger now.
headpiece.
I walk that lonely road until I
Is it a
found
new
me different
headpiece?
route. Cause now I focus on the art to the light from the
Did it?
dark. You can see that I was lost. Now I'm regal with my walk. Got me
Okay.
like a king.
Let me-
Lift a single finger, send the army to your team. Pop off and do the race. Put a nigga in his place.
Most
If I
people
say we
wear
get to
hats
shoot,
on their
there
head,
won't be no
yes.
second take. I got way too much drive for me to ever
They wear the hats on the head, but they don't necessarily wear hats on the head. So,
put my brakes. I got way too much shine for me to ever let it fade. Let it fade, nigga.
Already problems that we done been through. Look at what money make a bitch do. I went to bed with some issues. Woke up to bed and I'm all fine. Look at what money make a bitch do on time.
decent effort! Exclamation mark. Song has some decent Alfred. Why is it always coming up with decent Alfred? I'm already like leaning down to the fucking tablet. Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay track that has some good parts, but some parts are rather improvable. Mostly in production and arrangement, full stop. Would also check in on the vocals as well, full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. Alright. Petrol Breath from Finland, Lucifer's Wings, hard rock.
I see you drag your chains back against the wall. You're looking to the creed, makes no sense at all. Salvation's what you need, but I don't think you're ready yet to say. Don't you look back, praise for it back.
And there's a very interesting fact. Scotty says, you see, Austria was the first in making voice recognition and then the Americans got a hold of it. No, it was actually not that. It was the Germans that created the first modern day computer, Konrad Zuse. But that was a long time before voice recognition. And I don't even know who invented voice recognition. I think that was a long process because when I was at the university, there was already voice rec programs, and they've been working on workable voice recognition for a very long time all over the world. I couldn't even say who invented it because it was just such a gradual process, really. Wait, Austria didn't do it first? No, it was Germany. So by extension, it was Austria. I mean, they took our language, culture, our anthem, and everything. There's literally nothing the Germans invented themselves. They just said, we're going to separate from Austria, but we're going to call us something else, So it's kind of like if, I don't know, Texas breaks off from America and then calls themselves Real America. Like the TRUSA, the Real USA or something, it's kind of like that. And by the way, we all know that Texas is in Maryland. That's right. That's right. Texas, Maryland. The vocals are a bit. Okay, what did we think about that, guys? Anybody here metalhead? For the real metalheads aren't here. I don't know, dude. I'll put it in the second round, but I'm really not sure about that. Sicko, Poser, Hard Rock. Oh, good. Got some rock today. That's good. Come on. From it's very repetitive so far. It's gotta come on with a chorus really soon. 3, 2, 1, now. Break, okay. Okay, now you really have to go. One more. And 3, 2, 1, go. And yeah, okay. Fucking around here. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay track that remains improvable, especially in songwriting, because it seems to go from verse to break to second break and doodle along without much direction, full stop. Would definitely keep working, full stop. Performance is not so bad, full stop. All the best then, cheers, exclamation mark. You know, it's when people like doodle along in their song for like 2 minutes, you know, and you just never get to a chorus or anything. They go like intro, verse, break, doodling, and you're like at 150 and you haven't even heard anything, anybody sing or a chorus or anything. I'm like, what? Maybe they're hitting in the third track where the vocals. That's right, Vani. How you doing, Vani, by the way? How's everything in Switzerland? How you doing there with the lockdown and everything? I hope you're staying safe so we can, you know, cook some food for you soon. Okay, Mokabely and Mersey Studio and Super Finesse. Nobody has to know. Contempt R&B.
My love, ooh, yeah. Une histoire à rendre fou.
On rend fou.
My love, see the way that she.
So that's a Belgian dude, a French dude, and a Swedish dude. That singing is bad.
Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know that you my love. Nobody has to know.
Yeah, buddy. Sounds like an East German. Jens Weisfleck.
My love, Jarabinana, Kanyon Barana. My love, I set my time to about to leave.
Some parts are good. Decent effort, exclamation mark. And I got something really new. He said the F word. That's the first time that came up. Instead of decent effort, it said he said the F word. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Track is improvable and somewhat inconsistent in that a few parts are actually not bad and some parts are, full stop. This also pertains to the vocals, who seem to be off-key in quite some parts and okay sung in others, full stop. Would definitely address these mistakes, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. I mean, that is... Alright, D.o.o USA Evil Inc. And Vani says, no lockdown over here so far, but other family stuff going on, that's why I'm missing in action. That's okay, Vani, just do what you need to do. And this is Tech House. Oh, such an old genre. Reminds me of the 90s. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, but very simple tech house that could be improved with some additional tracks and a more nuanced production, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. It's like extremely super simple. Bomb, bomb, dick, bomb, 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 dick, bomb, 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 dick. Hey, Mike D, how you doing? I think I have a voice message from you, Mike, and I haven't listened to it. So if you urgently need something, jump on the Discord and send me a message there. Then I will not forget. Okay? Because as I have found out, the bigger we get, the more people send me messages on WhatsApp, and that becomes really, really weird. Because then people are like sending you WhatsApp messages all the time. And they all want something or another, you know. And a lot of them don't seem to think much about what they're writing.
Read everyone in the store, but none of them came close to what my heart was looking for. I don't need to apologize or say things left unsaid.
Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay, but very flat track with vocals that could be improved both in width and delivery, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. They're probably gonna hate me, but this H Kane, everything you need, rap.
You can bring your friends and baby girl, I'ma bring my friends. Let the party begin. Yeah.
We all have our experience with karaoke queens, right, Kenny? I'm not gonna name any names.
Last cat did her wrong, inflicted plenty damage. Now she on some thought itch, claiming she a savage, still she far from average. I can't give up on her. These cats tried to push up, but I pulled up in that coupe, had to sit up on them. Had to tell her
music and vocals don't fit.
Friends want the tea, but they ain't mobile, so she's sprinting on them. She a runner, she a
Decent effort, exclamation mark. I have the feeling that the vocals and the musical track are not entirely fitting, so they were probably recorded separately and then put together in a way that doesn't fit all the way, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. All the same tears? Wow. So I get this a lot with rappers. They go into the studio and then they pay like $30 for an hour, and they rap over some beat at a certain BPM. Sometimes they know what a key is. Most of the times they don't. And then for some reason they change the beat that's under it. They usually are smart enough to take something that's the same BPM, but the rest escapes them, because every beat, even if it's the same BPM, it could be a completely different beat. And of course, in terms of key, it would also be different. And so this is what happens. Then you have a rap vocal track that you just put over something else, and all of a sudden it doesn't fit anymore. All the same in tears. And I got a hydrate redeem from Yo-Yo, who wants me to drink some water. And I don't even know if we have the beer stuff anymore. I'm gonna play Dasha Logan next while I drink some water. All the same tears, yeah.
Must be nice to be constantly loved for the person that you are, who you thinking of. And I just wish that you could see the real man.
All right, let's hear that voice.
Must be nice, 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 nice.
maybe lacking a little bit of width.
all the time.
Yeah, a little bit narrow voice, I think.
You must be proud of yourself, making a fool of everyone else. It must be nice watching.
Second round, I gotta listen to this person more. Oh, I'm getting audio from somebody here. Who's feeding me back audio from my loyal studio audience? Is it you? You want to say something, Lottie? No, she doesn't want to say anything. Drop him a message on Discord if you need him quick. Aha, Mike hasn't heard it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just Mike, send me a message on Discord. I get like so many things on WhatsApp now. I don't know how that's gonna make it better, but at least then I will not forget. Okay, Misho and Andre Milan are next. Una noche más. And Mike, I hope you're progressing with your song with Christian Vale. Christian Vale, by the way, just finished his TV appearance at Nova TV in Croatia. And Croatia is looking for the SingStar or whatnot it's called. In the second round, he was outed. And there's like literally hundreds of upset people that are posting on his forum entries. And I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of a secret here. Because nobody's gonna fucking watch this anyway. It's not a show that's so widely known. We knew that he was gonna get kicked out in round 2 because there's a contract he didn't want to sign. And everybody that passes round 2 needs to sign that contract. A contract that would bind the artist to a certain record label and to a certain company to exploit the artist. So if you want to progress on the show, you have to sign their contract, and if you don't sign their contract, they will essentially let you not get into the finals. And this is one of the examples where you know the industry works in a certain way and everybody knows it, but the fans are like, we cannot understand this. You're so good, you're so great, you're so wonderful. Why they kick you out? So you'll have hundreds of upset fans talking about his departure from the show, when in reality it was a contractual thing, that he didn't feel comfortable with signing the contract that they were offering, which is essentially a contract giving them all the rights to everything for the next XYZ years. Nowadays, casting shows only let you get into the finals if before that happens, you sign over all of your rights for the next few years, so they can make all the money from whatever fame they would create for you in their show. And then in 3 years, when you're not famous anymore, nobody gives a shit. Then they'll let you out of the contract. So this is very much how it works now. We've seen this in multiple shows that our artists were on. It was the same thing in that German show. Damn it, I forgot what it's called. But so far we had multiple TV shows that are doing that now. I think they're all doing that now because they want to keep the revenue from promoting, artists. And somebody in the last round is a great promo. So yeah, if you're looking to go to a TV casting show, you have to understand that you're gonna have to sign a very bad contract in order to get to the last round. And this is first-hand information that TV doesn't want you to know that they like. And there's not a lot of people that would know this information and would let it out, other than crazy me. Alright, Misho and Andre Milan, Una noche más. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Okay track that remains improvable, mostly in vocals that seem to be thin and narrow, full stop. We'll definitely keep working on that, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Full Metal Wrist Cut, Japan. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Decent Alfred, okay. Effort, exclamation mark. Okay track, but I'm not entirely sure that the vocals fit with the music, full stop. Also, the music remains a little bit chaotic as it seems to be... Chaotic as it seems to be some guitar tracks that are stacked on top of each other and don't necessarily fit well, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Wow, okay. Dustin Gale Gasper, Take Me With You. Indie folk Americana. Bam, 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 bam. That was not coordinated. That's right. It was like.
American sunrises, that old Avon Road boat, childhood of tree climbing, stories of.
Decent effort! Exclamation mark. Okay, track that remains improvable, mostly in vocals and their delivery. Full stop. All the best and cheers! Exclamation mark. In vocals and their... Keep working. Right. Mason J. Oh, we're done with the feedbackers. Now we're down to the yes-nos. That's good. It's always good. Lets me chat more. Trying too hard to sound country, not naturally. A lot of people do this. Like they're like, "Hello, my name is Jim." You know. I don't know.
Black mask, passing cops. Black light on my lap without a stash spot. We snatch guap, the gatekeeper of our block. Non-stop, the Grim Reaper's the mascot. Killing the game, crackpots, headshots. And animosity leaves nothing but dead punks. Finding bodies in dump trucks, they high as fuck. I shoot them out of the sky faster than duck hunt. Motherfucker, I'm coming straight from the dirty dozen. While I'm hustling, I'm cuffing the Mac 11 and puffing nothing but cannabis. Double cup with Robert.
Voice. Okay, another Casio organ thing. Wow. Yeah, what can I say? I get a lot of stuff. I know. Yeah. By the way, we have made a secret signing some days ago. They were keeping secret because you can't make a press release yet. Because we don't have a press photo from the artist, and we're waiting for a press photo from the secret artist to make the press release statement. It's a very secret artist that we need a press photo from. I like face, you know, not butt or something. Face. Yeah, Kenny, you got me. It's Ice JJ Fish. That's right. It is, Kenny. You know it. Saving that for later. Electronic people like it. Yeah, so it's always difficult. Some artists finally decide to sign in, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't want my face in the media," because they're so shy, But then you're like, "No, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're talented. You can do everything that you want and set your mind, to focus." And sometimes you just have to. Oh man, this too good. It's too good. Young Schnatzi. And this is Young Schnatzi from Nigeria. Victim.
When I fall like this, I can remember when I fall like this, falling so deep. I can remember when I fall so deep.
No, fall so deep. No. Tvoj idol from Ukraine, Tati. What is that? Rap music? Okay, let's skip. Сука, блядь, еще мадори ми, сука, блядь. I get a lot of that stuff, It's like young boys all over the world, no matter if they're in Ukraine, Russia, or America, think that they need to make rap music. They feel like physically compelled to make rap music. And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, suka bliat. I'm gonna kill everybody, shoot you, bitch. And it's the same whatever culture or continent it is. It's young boys trying to rap. All right, next one, Faizan Ahmed and Ahmed Suren. Rap international hip hop.
Different mode, ain't a fucking different mode. Walk around like a big deal, savage mode. On my phone, making so many moves, I can count them all.
No, horrible voice. By the way, guys, if you want to buy Auto-Tune and you're using UAD plugins, they have it on 50% discount at the moment, which doesn't happen like once a year. If you don't know what I just said, you don't need it. Bisquira Beats, Space Cadet. Nope. Daniel James, UK, hold on to those memories. Commercial.
And I remember the good old days.
Yes, Scotty, I had it too, and then I bought the UAD version for my satellite, because it's really, really nice when you can put it on your DSP and it's not on your processor anymore. So I have it twice now.
Where did we get to? I never knew we'd get so high. Dreams of me and you were different kind. The greatest days of our lives. But I hold on to those memories close to my heart. That's how I feel. And I remember when we were young, living on the edge of just for fun.
Nope, don't like the voice enough. It's not good. It's like shut up. It's super generic and the voice isn't good. So next one, Horseberg, blues, whiskey and blues. Yeah, the vocals are not good. Yeah, sorry, guy. The vocals really do you in there. By the way, if you haven't said hello to Foxy as a new community vice manager, you should totally do that on Discord. You can go to conzerorecords.com/Discord, and then you can see a user called Foxy, and you should send her hearts, and she'll love you for it. She's really sweet. Send Foxy hearts. Vincent Moscato from South America. I choose you. Adult contempt. Way to sucky town. That's right. Do 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 do. I get aggressions when I hear this. You know, this 30-second clingy clongy. Waste of my freaking time. Okay, next one. Chili Hendrix, grow up. And Foxy says that this Conzero Records Discord is the place to be because it's so awesome. And of course we got our wonderful community management head Lottie on there, and our vice community head Foxy. Excellent. And it has just appeared to me in a short realization that all of our community managers are female. But, you know, that's good, because they're nice. They're not like Yo-Yo and me, you know. Yo-Yo hardly talks at all, and you know, I'm not sure if I would have the patience to deal with all this things. Yeah. Nothing too interesting here. C'est découpé! It's our French friend C'est découpé who is back. With a song from the 1st of April 2019. Okay.
Elle était là sur son tel, à nous chercher un hôtel. Télé, Netflix, Péritel, faire une soirée everyday. Souvenir presque immortel, de Paris jusqu'à Marseille, de ma ville jusqu'à ton Creil. J'aurais préféré Créteil. On se dispute sur la destination. Qu'est-ce que c'est bon dans le fond? On se dispute mais on fait quand même attention de pas se faire trop mal au fond, car au fond l'un pour l'autre on se dispute sur la même passion. Qu'est-ce que c'est bon dans le fond? On se dispute mais on fait quand même preuve d'attention et de pas se faire trop mal au fond, car au fond l'un pour l'autre chacun sa faute au fond. Décris-moi ton petit trauma, dis-moi même si je t'ai fait trop mal. On se prend la tête au fond.
What are we gonna do with our friend City Coupe? He's still 4 months ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 8 months ago, a year ago. He's still doing the same songs over and over again. I think he's just spam sending his songs to everybody that he made a while ago. I think for City Coupe, if he were watching what I would definitely say to him is to keep working, because he's almost there, you know. One more album, a new album produced well, could very much tip him. Okay, let's listen to Spencer Hart Thompson and Icarus. And Pumpkin Tamales is asking how much does he have to pay to get signed. You don't have... we are a label where you don't have to pay to get signed. We take only a percentage, and we're one of the few indie labels where you don't have to pay. So, there's that.
Your heart is tough as nails, your body.
That's a no. Snick Foley, fully loaded Snick.
No bass running, still surfing like Adam Wainwright. Change ups was my main fright. Sunny days all became night. I'm shining now. Of course you can't look at me in the same light. You fuckers got opinions, make sure that you say my name right. Spell it out.
That's not so bad.
Want every single penny I'm owed.
All right, we got an approved from Snick Foley. So I'm going to decline this because he has an approve. People with an approve for sending me stuff. I will never get it. But I have to say, I recently got an email from an artist saying that they were approved like months ago, but the email was in their spam folder or something, and they just found it and blah, blah, whatnot. And I was thinking to myself, if you're using an email address to send submissions to record labels, then you should not use your like general email address where all of your shit goes to. So like go to Google, make a new one, call it my demo submissions at whatever, and then actively look into the spam folder and everything for your important emails. I can still not understand that people just use one general email address for their like most spammy crap and their most important things, and then lose the important emails in their inbox folders because they're like, you know, having a hard time finding email in their stuff. So great artist tip from me here for today. Learn how to use email. Someone like Reverb, yeah. Yeah, I will spam you with a lot of stuff. Alright, next one is Murtu and Maxi Lee. Love Will Not Die. Oh, look at that. Lottie's got a drink. Lottie's always got that orange drink. And I feel like now she has the orange drink too. Yeah, she's nodding, yep. Yep.
They say good things don't last forever, but it went by so fast.
Okay.
So I think of you all night long. I'm still holding on to home. Still pray there's a chance. And I won't forget what we had. I can't hold back when I'm sad. Oh, won't you please come back? My love will not die. I'm still trapped inside you.
Nope.
And maybe
That went sideways quick, but they're almost there. They could be doing another year or two. And here we are with Cameron Dietz.
This sounds like heaven to me.
Old soul commercial rap.
You've been riding on me nightly, in my sleep when I'm froze. Come and go just like lightning, when you stop I don't know. Now I know you're not frightening, you can't touch me, I'm shows. You can't take what's not yours, God gave life to my soul. Better talk to me.
Nope, not feeling it there. Adeline Verland versus Faye. You.
in love with an image of you. So don't tell me that it'll be alright. And you're really for me when you went away.
Okay. There's... Okay. Remix. Instant decline. Instant decline. Instant decline. Hold on, come on. I need to be like... there we go. Decline the remix. And the next one is MD3 from Ukraine. Krachilye something. Krachi Parabi. Yeah. Nope. Brian O'Hare, Flyman, hip hop. And always with the intros. Always with the intros. I am walking. 30 seconds will pass. Okay, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It was only 15 seconds. That was okay. Sorry, guy, I did you wrong. No 40 seconds dramatic walk. Brax mi lugar. Okay. So 28 seconds, and so far it was only cha 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 cha. You know, and why do you feel compelled to do 30 seconds of cha cha ching cha 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 ching cha cha? Hold on, I'm gonna have to ring here. Yes, this is a sound stage. Thank you. All right. Noise. All right, this next one is Ivingda and Jamie Blivett, Weekend. Foxy redeemed stretch, so I get to stretch. I'm gonna stretch while listening to this song. And it's really part of it should be part of your workplace routine to do some stretching, even when you're working in the studio. You should be using ergonomic chairs, which I'm not because I'm broadcasting, which is horrible. But you should. And you should be open. You should be using open headphones, because those are the only thing that will keep your ears from breaking. If you're professionally working in a studio, meaning you're doing more than 3 hours every day. So ergonomics and workplace safety is really important for people that work in the music industry, because it's actually very common to have side effects from long-term music exposure, mostly when volume is too loud, or to have problems with your ligaments, or repetitive stress and strain injuries from playing musical instruments, or in my case working on the computer with the mouse and stuff. All very important. A lot of people completely disregard that, and then they pay for it later, like me, where you have like tinnitus on the left ear and you can hardly move your right hand because fucking hurts. So yeah, guys, keep safe while making music. It's really important. Also, where's the music? Okay, there you go. I was wanting to say something. Alrighty. Alright, so we're gonna do a question to Lottie and Yo-Yo. How are you doing today, guys? If you're doing good, give us a thumbs up. If you're doing medium, it's like a If you're doing bad, do the thumbs down. And Lottie says she's doing good. And I think Yo-Yo froze there because he's doing bad. Alright, we're gonna talk about it on Discord later on. That's a good thing on our Discord. You always have somebody to talk to. I really like there. So many nice people. Never met so many nice people like on our Discord. Really like great place to be and meet a lot of artists with a artists, multiple. Alright, Max Straightner, Devlin Tenney, Indie Folk, Mega Monday, but not in a good way. Oh, okay, lots of problems. Yeah, I can understand that. How is it with the lockdown? You're in the home office, right? No. It's just one day in the office, yeah.
Back in the city, we hanging outside. Yeah. Niggas be talking, but niggas be lying.
I will try to get full home office as the last lockdown. Yeah.
We in the city, my nigga, we ready to shine. I'm on the top of the dome.
No. Yeah, I think what Austria is doing currently is not very smart because, as I found out today, 80% of the parents have sent their kids to school, and more than 80% of the people are working. So Austria is actually on a full lockdown for Corona, but over 70% of its total population is actually still going to work and about their day, which means that the only people that are actually on lockdown are people that are too young to go to school, people that are not working anymore because they're seniors, and people that work from home because they're self-employed or have their own company, etc. So it's the weirdest lockdown ever because they forced all the businesses and everything to close, but everybody's still on the street because they exempted everybody who's working and everybody who's going to school from the lockdown, which makes absolutely no fucking sense. So we're going to lose millions of dollars here with a lockdown that really isn't one. I would have much rather seen 14 days of a hard lockdown and to where we can actually catch the situation and then, you know, you can start opening again. Now we're going to do this shit-ass lockdown that is going to cost us a lot of money and probably not going to really do anything. I don't know. I don't know what to say. We're always in the studio anyway. We're like complying with every corona restriction we can. But as long as you have 70% of the population out, what is that going to do? Because there's 30% less people on the street. I'm not getting it. Not getting it, but I'm not in politics anymore, so it's up to somebody else to fix this. My planet. Home office is a way better plan, says Lottie, and that is absolutely right. Hey Poopy, how you doing? Welcome back on Reddit there. By the way, yeah, I'm gonna say no. My ideas is that every country should have remote teaching capabilities, and every country should have remote working capabilities for future outbreaks as well. What I'm very disappointed with the Austrian government is that they have absolutely made no provisions whatsoever for future scenarios of remote learning for children and remote working for people. They're just still believing that, you know, let's not do anything and just wait it out. I do, and I always have believed that remote learning and remote working are going to be things of the future, not only because of a pandemic, but because they're extremely efficient ways to learn and work. And now that we have this like pandemic situation to where, you know, it might happen again, a fifth wave might be coming, or maybe there's going to be another pandemic, they're doing absolutely nothing to implement home learning or home working. And I'm very saddened by that, because they're doing lockdowns that are costing us about $1 billion per week. And if you take $1 billion and invest it into a remote learning platform, that's a lot of software development you can do. You can put up servers, you can make electronic school books, you can make electronic tests, you can make video conferencing. Just 1 week worth of lockdown to put into software development for a learning platform for kids. But of course, nobody thinks about the future. It's not necessary, so we're not going to do it. And the same is with remote working. No legislation enacted, no thoughts given. There's absolutely zero fucks given about the future, and just muty music. One test, 1 2. Hey, muty music there. Famous artist from Maryland, Texas. So very disappointed there. Just wanted to say that, I think Austria is missing a huge chance here, and instead of taking a chance is falling flat on its face.
I ain't gon' care with you. I ain't gon' care with you. I ain't gon' care with you. Wait, I ain't gon' care with you.
And Foxy says that she thinks Czech Republic is also going to go on lockdown. She bets December 1st, yeah. Maryland, Texas, that's right.
I'ma keep it real. Whole time it look fake, but do it feel real? All these niggas capping on the real deal. Corn work, tie flips, we do real drills. Wait.
Nope. All right, you know. And Foxy says, I'm not against it either, but it's going to be a mess, just as Avi said, it's for you guys. That's because it was with the wrong premise. You cannot let 70% of the population be exempt from a lockdown. You force all the businesses to shut down, so you realize a lot of loss because these businesses are not working. But then you let 70% of the population run around on the road. What the fuck? Yeah, Scotty and Muty, they're like this, you know. Because Scotty loves Muty and Muty loves Scotty, and they're like brothers.
It divides those who have from those who have not.
Interesting, weird though. But they're hobros, that's right.
When it was just me and the game, now let me paint the picture. I was tripping on my own, tell me famous quicker. Had me faded with the mic.
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would definitely let essential workers work. You know, the people that in the supermarkets, the people in the transport sector, the people in the healthcare sector. That is not a question. That still needs to be running. But there's absolutely no reason why we cannot do home learning for kids for 10 days. And there's also absolutely no reason why people like Yo-Yo and others who can work from home are not working from home. They're going into the office for no reason whatsoever. And at the same time, we're incurring a lot of debt as we're locking down the country. That's the point, you know. Nope.
I'm moving on from Chicago. Feels like I'm destined to be tripping from one to another. This city doesn't belong to me. It's time, but I don't think I'm ready. Feels like I'm destined to
Lottie got to work from home. Yeah, go Lottie. Go Lottie. Go Lottie. See, she's eating Chucky Bits. Those are either Chucky Bits or Minty Bits. Because in contrast to what I had originally stated, I actually ate all of the mint chocolate that she sent me. And I ate all the Minty Bits. And it was actually... I was watching TV and the mint chocolate was actually okay. I'm not going to say it wasn't okay. You know? But she says trebuchet. That is a French word for a catapult. It's a French type of catapult. I'm assuming that's some kind of food.
I'm hoping you will be different.
And Scotty is asking, why is my phone stream faster than my desktop? Because it depends on the initial buffering when you first open the app. So when you have a good connection, when you first open the app, it's quicker. If your stream is like strongly delayed, like 10-12 seconds on a browser, you just refresh it, and on a mobile phone, just close the app and open it again.
I know I've been on my own, it may be too long. Hoping
No, that's for me working from home, dickhead. What?
Leaving tonight, maybe I'm a little bit ahead of myself. I apologize, I realize.
Okay, yeah. And Uncomfortable Truth says, oh geez, you've all been streaming for 3 hours. Nah, we haven't been streaming for 3 hours. 1.5 actually, just. Aha, Deutsch. Dies ist unser letzter noch unveröffentlichter Track. Wir arbeiten als Duo schon lange zusammen und haben auch vieles in Eigenregie veröffentlicht, aber hört es selbst. Deutsch. Jawohl. Schnell, Jojo, hol die Panzerfaust. It's not good enough, but it's, you know, I like where they're going with this project. I would totally be behind a German language electropop project if they were better. But I think what they're doing is interesting, but not there yet, you know. All right, V and Fitney. Yo-Yo needs to go to the basement. Oh, for the Panzerfaust. Yes.
It's been hard for me to look into the mirror. I'm too hard on myself. Am I ashamed or am I ready to level up? Every time I touch the beat or leave a booth, I leave a part of myself. Cause a wise man told me
Scotty's going.
He said if you
Scotty's going to eat a cupcake. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
keep that hunger, then you'll probably fail. Now I see my old idols putting bullshit in their lyrics, and I see that when they reach the top, they probably fail. Cause they stop chasing knowledge, they too bothered with wealth. False prophets had me thinking how that second verse could resonate, how money is the motive. Because I'm searching for better days and fame with the claim, then notice that it was hurting me. Do I put my
Oh, Yo-Yo has either ordered or made pizza. That's great.
love in the music, or do I put what I think they want in them songs in hopes that one day they'll worship me? I analyze myself to the point it's feeling like surgery. Talking about how heavy all these burdens seem. The more I put on my plate, I start dealing with more uncertainty. What in my confidence?
I'm gonna look at this artist. I don't know. All right, that's the last one before the second round. We're gonna do a short news segment, News with Lottie. And after News with Lottie, it's going to be Twerking with Lottie. She's like, what?
Tell me all those things going through your mind. You ain't gotta play, no, it's going down.
What's up with these vocals, man?
What's up, what's in your cup?
That sounds so bad. Okay, got 7 on the maybe for the second round. That's good. Let's jump into the news segment. Okay, guys, let's get into the news section right here on your favorite show, Record Label Boss with AViiO. AViiO! And Lotta Pitchy, who's in the top right-hand corner, and Yo-Yo the Mountain Man today on Record Label Boss. And there you go. In the background, we're hearing Brother Whiskey from Kentucky and Cygnus, and we're going to read some news to you. I'm going to read some news to you. Just imagine that, like, news thingy. Didn't I have that news thingy? I have that news thingy. Where is it? Here's the news thingy. Okay, sorry, it was a bit loud. Lottie's like picking up the headphones. I'm sorry. I sorry. All right, guys, let's go for this. We're gonna turn that down a little bit so I can have an easier time doing news. Okay, for the topics today, first thing I want to talk about is that we still have our competition for a free $500 ticket to Camp 022, our invite-only music industry networking, production, songwriting, and generally having fun event at the Croatian coast in 2022. If you want to know how to win this ticket and how to win this $500 ticket, go on our Discord. That's countzerorecords.com/Discord. and go to the win a $500 ticket to Camp Zero room, where you can participate in the raffle. And if you're lucky, you'll be able to win the ticket. People working for Count Zero Records are somewhat excluded, and some other restrictions apply, which I'm not entirely sure what those are, but mostly like bullshit stuff. Okay, so no bullshit stuff. So if you want to do that, join us on countzerorecords.com/discord. We have released today the Ken Tucker album Naked, which has already performed somewhat okay in the digital DJ charts. And we're going to see how Ken's new album Naked, which is an album that features all an electronically unaltered music from Ken Tucker, is going to do. And also K-Lex single. First one, Why Don't We Shuffle, is out. If you're interested in hearing those two, go to countzerorecords.com. You can buy it there, or you can check it out on the streaming service of your fucking choice. We talked about Brother Whiskey. We talked about Camp 022 and the raffle and the Discord events. Lottie, I'm asking you, are we going to have any more news for today? Is there anything else we should talk about? Or is that it? And Uncomfortable Truth says, did my resubmission thing from yesterday end up working? Is it still rendering problems? No, it did work. I received it. Hold on. Let me just see if Lottie's gonna look in chat, ladies. Huh? Breaking news. What? Just a bit. Okay. Bum. Okay, not today, Avi. People need to speak first. Okay, yeah. Okay, nothing that we're gonna release just yet. But Lottie and I have been working on some awesome stuff that we're gonna tell everybody later. So for today, we're gonna wrap up the news segment with inviting you to the $500 ticket raffle of Count Zero Records. If you want to come to join us on Discord, which is completely free, all you have to do is say "Hail Avi, Hail Avi, Hail Avi," and then we'll let you in. Yeah, that's kind of like it. All right, what was I gonna say? I was going to do something. Oh, yeah, Uncomfortable Truth. All right, I'm going to pull up your stuff. Because I listened to it already, because I wanted to see how it works. All right, let me check out here. Just to make sure, you did under GIF, right? You submitted your demo under GIF, is that correct? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, good. Right, let's go to review mode here. Okay, so you have sent me a file called Garbage Percussion Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. And I listened to it already, and it's an instrumental. And I'm going to play a little bit of it for our audience. And then we can talk about it. You can talk about it. You can talk about the bird and the bees and the flowers and the trees. Okay, there you go. Submission from one of our viewers here. Jiffy. I got a very much of an 8-bit feeling on this one. And it's an instrumental, which is always difficult, you know. It's just 2 minutes, so I'm gonna let it play out, you know. Alrighty, that was it. Okay, so a few things. Number one, how long have you been making music? And number two, which DAW are you using, or which software is it that you're using for this? And I'll give you some specific advice for the stage that you're in and for the software that you're using. Because, you know, I pretty much exactly know probably where you're coming from, because it sounds like something that I did when I was younger, when I was starting out. And in the beginning, the wrangling, hold on, let me turn this down and play a little bit in the background. The wrangling with the technical capabilities that you have as a musician is kind of like prime. And the second thing that impacts you is the inability to afford decent software and instruments. Been using music on and off for about 2 years. Use FL. Okay, yeah. So this is typically where I would have guessed that you were, because it sounds exactly like that. When people started using FL, which is Fruity Loops, or FL Studio as it's called now, they no longer call it Fruity Loops. It's a program for PC that a lot of young people use. That's rather cheap to get, and I think they have a free version as well. It suffers always a little bit from the fact that the instruments that are coming with FL are not very good. What you can hear here in a plethora of things is that the instruments that you're using are not very good. I know that you're maybe going for a little bit of an 8-bit feel, but even then it's not good. So the first thing I would definitely upgrade is instruments. The second thing that I would work on, and this is what is the case for everybody who starts music, is songwriting. New musicians generally start with songs like we're hearing from you, which is mostly random ideas strung together one after another without any greater structure. And when you then listen to seasoned musicians, they will actually have a decent song structure. They will have intro, verse, chorus, break, verse, chorus, extra. Whereas if you're doing what young people do, it's like first thing, second thing, third thing, fourth thing, fifth thing, sixth thing, end of song. And this is generally not good. So instruments, songwriting, and then I would probably use a different DAW. I know a lot of people love FL. They work on FL. It is so great. But from experience, FL encourages a somewhat chaotic workflow and a somewhat chaotic way to create tracks, because it's a non-sequential way to work. A lot of people work non-sequential in FL, and it's actually a very bad thing, because music is actually a sequential medium. So I generally suggest Ableton. I do think that is by far the best program. But a lot of people like to use Logic because it's very easy to use and good for people that are natural musicians, so people that are not EDM producers. Both of them are good choices. I've never had a lot of fun with Pro Tools because it's mostly for people that record music. And I've never seen anybody outside of very specific electronic niches using FL Studio at a later stage in their career. But for now, more professional instruments and a really good look at how a song is structured, and then trying to do that is really important. You need to have choruses, you need to have verses, you need to have breaks, you need to have all the good things, and they need to be in a structure. that is about 3 minutes and 20 or something, or 2 minutes 45, whatever is good for you. Long. It starts with an intro, it ends with an outro, and in between there's a shift, and you always have to repeat the chorus. Humans perceive music as good by repetition, and choruses are the way to do that inside of a track. So once there's this sociological phenomenon that when somebody hears a song 7 times, they improve what they think of the song by at least 30%. So by repetition, we perceive stuff better. So this is why choruses are repetitive. Do you have any advice for where to find professionally sounding instruments? Use free ones. If you're like me, I have a lot of native instruments. You can get those for very cheap in a package, for example, you can get a package for $100 that includes a Native Instruments keyboard, Ableton Live Lite, and some Native Instruments. That is usually a good starting point for $100. I haven't found anything cheaper to start making music. And because that keyboard you'll be using until you're 50. Ableton you'll be using until you're 50 because you'll just upgrade the license. And the instruments you'll keep until you're 50 because you just upgrade the instruments, because they'll give you like a light version of the instruments. And that's usually a really good choice to buy stuff that you can later upgrade, because you're not throwing money down the drain. Other than that, for example, Spitfire, one of the greatest classical music libraries, guys from England, big up UK, are offering some of their instruments completely for free. So you can go to Spitfire, and of course they have a huge library of classical instruments and other instruments, but there's some of them that you can download for free. So you'll have like 3, 4, 5, 6 instruments that are like super high quality, completely for free. And there's a lot of companies that do that, that have like a little snippet or sample of their professional instruments for free. You just have to look around a little bit and not necessarily download the sample packs that everybody says, yeah, download this sample pack. Because you want stuff to sound good. The second source of free instruments that sound good are certain free synthesizers that are really good that you can definitely work with. So use free VST-based synthesizers that you can integrate into your workflow that don't cost you anything. Just search in Google for free VST synthesizers. You'll be able to download at least 30 of them. And then you can see what they sound like and get them. There is an easy ability to have well over 5,000, 6,000 instruments that sound good without ever paying any money. Just by Google searching and downloading what companies offer, either as a demo or a free version or something like that. Just about every instrument maker, electronic instruments, VST instruments, or sample-based instruments, has some free stuff. And those things at some times are really good. And if you do want to spend money, then buy software-based VST synths, preferably VST 3 synths, on heavily discounted sales like Black Friday. So if you really need something, and you really want, I don't know, Silent. I use Silent a lot. I don't know if Silent has like never a sale, but that's still, but then buy it on discount. I, for example, bought at some stupid website, plugin discounts or whatever it's called, a whole bunch of synthesizers for like $2 per synth. on discount, and they were usually 15, and then there was some sale and they were 2, and I bought like 10 cents for it. And some of them were actually good. So do not spend more than $10 for any synth or instrument, because there's so much free stuff you can get. And then, install them on your computer, see how they sound, make sure they sound wide and professional, and you get the feeling that you could be hearing this on the radio, and keep it. And this is what I would do. Yes. And of course, I have to say one thing. Ableton has a lot of built-in instruments that are extremely powerful that people aren't using because they're difficult to learn. So learn stuff. You'll be able to do an incredible amount of shit with the onboard stuff that Ableton has, and just nobody uses it because it's probably the most difficult DAW that you could possibly have. But there is almost nothing you can't do with the onboard stuff that comes with Ableton. So, and FL is just not very good in that regard, at all. FL is, I don't know, I've never been a FL user. I couldn't tell you why anybody would want to use that program. Some people swear by it and they're like, it's so great. But when I see a FL project, I have to run away because it usually looks like a ball of string that somebody squirreled up in, Yeah, Scotty says it. FL gets your ideas down faster. That is right. But Ableton forces you to put your ideas down in a structured way. And of course, there's always this thing between creativity and how quickly you can put your ideas down and actual professional music and how you get your music sold. So if you use the fastest possible scribble pad, you might not end up with the most professional music possible. And therein lies what you have to judge yourself. Do I need something where I quickly can put down, an idea? Or do I need something where I can actually produce a recording-ready album that I could also use on stage? Because, and there's the next thing, Ableton, as the only DAW, has a performance module where you can do all of the songs that you made in the studio live as a set and control them, individual parts of them, do remixes, etc. So Ableton essentially, whenever you make a song, you immediately have a set to play that song and to remix that song and to keep that song going. And that is extremely valuable for somebody who wants to perform, because not only are you creating that song itself, you're also creating the set at the same time. You will never need backing tracks, anything else. It'll all be there right in the box. And this is why it's so lovely, because doing Ableton sets usually leaves people very impressed, because you can do a rendition of the song that is not the original one, but has all the original elements, and you can do it all live. Usually when people, hear it the first time when you do an Ableton set, people are like, wow, but it's easy. And Uncomfortable says, yeah, FL project can be pretty hectic really quick, and I'm a huge fan of Patcher, especially for sound design stuffs, and I don't know if I'm ready to give that up. You're not giving up anything. If you're a professional musician, then you should be able to use Ableton, Logic, Pro Tools, and everything else, One Studio. It's only really a thing for starting people. Eventually, you're going to work with... I have 8 types of studio software on my computer installed, so that whenever somebody comes to me with a project, I can load it into that software, because usually it doesn't work on any other software at all. So if you're going to be a professional producer, you're going to have everything installed on your computer. You're going to pay, I don't know, thousands of bucks at the very beginning for your studio to buy all these licenses, and then you're going to use all of that software because that's what professionals do. They just have to be able to use it all. It's just that in the beginning, you only use one software. And usually I have this discussion with people, usually say FL is so great, FL is so great. And usually they have never used anything else. So what I say to the people is, okay, once you have used 5 different programs, and each program for a year, then you can make an informed choice. If you've only ever used FL Studio, saying that FL Studio is really nice is kind of like self-defeating because you just literally don't know anything else. Of course, the thing that you always used and liked a lot. I used Noise Tracker and Fast Tracker on Amiga for a very long time there. Then I changed the Cakewalk. Then I changed the Cubase. And from Cubase, I think I directly changed to Ableton. Then I added Logic. Then I added Pro Tools. Then I added One Studio. Stupid. Then I added Cubase back. And the reason why I like Ableton is because it has functionality that no other program has. So at a certain point in your music career, you get to the point to where you can use every program, and you're going to decide on using which program based on what you need. Do you need the program that has the most features? Ableton, hands down. Do you need the program that has the easiest music input for people that are actually musicians that play with their guitar, etc.? Use Logic. Are you somebody who makes extremely simple electronic or rap music? FL could be your choice because it is faster if all you do is really, really simple. But it has to be really, really simple. If it's not simple anymore, it's not better. I know that Hans Zimmer, for example, uses Cubase because he loves it. He's used it for 30 years. But today, Cubase used to be the program, like the best DAW, like ever. When I used it, there was no equal. Now it's like a thing old men use, They haven't really changed it, upgraded it to the new century, and the only people that use Cubase are like these nice adorable old men that make film music, and then they're like and they're like, what is electronic music? Do I need this? I will generate no wobble, I have only strings. So it really depends on what you're doing. And Hans Zimmer is perfectly happy with Cubase, and there's like a segment where he talks about it, how great Cubase is, and he's awesome. So, and in the electronic sphere, most people use Ableton. So, I'm fine with everything. 90% of the time, I'm sitting here advising people to take a step back from FL and just to learn something else as well, Get a second view on something that is actually a professional studio software. Because FL was created to quickly make music for computer nerds. It was not created with a studio in mind. And therein is another thing. I know that, for example, Epic Rap Battles of History, they do all their stuff on FL. And that's great, but if you look at what they have, it's really, really simple, and a lot of content creators are using FL because it's easy, it's quick, it gives you a good turnaround, it gives you a quick way to make music, but it robs you of advanced features that you don't even know exist because all you've ever used is FL Studio. And I don't even want to talk about warping. And if you don't know what warping is, then, you should definitely think about, using something else other than FL Studio for once. So extend your horizon. You can absolutely become a world star using FL Studio, but your journey is going to be that much harder, I think. But at the end of the day, it's an instrument like anything else. It's not really going to determine your success. It's just the same way that Pro Tools is the superior recording software. Like, there is no better recording software than Pro Tools. I haven't tried Luna from Universal Audio yet. I really want to try it. But Pro Tools is really, really shit for anything else other than recording. But it's really good for recording. And this is the thing with the DAWs, you know? Every one of them has like a niche. And I'm going to stop babbling because nobody else other than the two of us understands anything I'm saying. Lottie, how you doing? Ugh. And yeah, we got some good tips here. Kenny says he uses Audacity. Yeah, very basic. You can record, you can play. Audacity has a lot of capability. It's not a DAW, it's a recording software, but good for many musicians. Reaper, also a choice. If I were to spend absolutely no money, I'd probably go with Reaper, which I probably wouldn't, because spending a little bit of money to have something much better is always a good idea. And Scotty says, if you plan on working with others, you'll need to look outside FFL. Ableton is de facto for collaboration. Yeah, that's another thing, you know. If you want to work with other musicians or other studios, then FL, you're not going to find anybody. Like, the FL crowd is entirely beginners. There's hardly any artists, like less than 5%, that actually use FL. So you're going to be in a situation to where nobody can work with your project files. And that is, you know, back in the view. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I got on a little tangent here about DAWs, but I think it's interesting, you know. Always a way to spread the Ableton sermon. That is such a good program, man. These people are fucking insane. All I can say is the people are fucking insane. They're always developing. But I really, as I said, I really want to try Luna from UA. Hey, China Mouse, how you doing? For recording. They obviously, you know, with their, I got a UA satellite octo and everything, so, you know, I love their plugins, man. All right, let's go to the maybes, 7 maybes, and start the second round of Here a Record Label Was. Of Here a Record Label Was, man. Talking like a moron. Thank you, Avi. For what? Oh yeah, Luna from UA is not for PC users. It's only for Mac. But if you're a studio owner, you have a Mac and a PC. What are you thanking me for, Foxy? For sharing my knowledge. Oh, that is so. But you are so nice. I'm gonna cry now. And Scotty says he doesn't have a Mac, yeah. Well, the reason why people use the Macs and the UA stuff is because they're the only people that have. Correction, they're almost the only people that have a DSP system, and they're certainly the most accessible people that have a DSP system, and in my opinion, the people that have the best DSP system. So it's kind of like sad, but you can get a Mac really cheap, and for any musician, I would actually recommend that, because then you get access to Logic, which is super important. You can use the Thunderbolt 3 version of the Satellite Octo for the UA, and you can use the Luna and other stuffs. Really good. And Scotty says, I use UA and the PC. Where do I sit? A lot of people do that. You sit completely normal. That's fine. Why not? It's just that the USB port is really, really shitty. Even USB 3. Thunderbolt 3 is such a unbelievable update for your bus, which you're going to find out about your bus once you actually have a studio. And once your bus, my USB 3 bus, was regularly collapsing because it had too many things on it. You cannot use a USB 3 bus professionally in the studio unless you have a studio with like 3 microphones and a bass guitar. But if you have a studio with anything else, and Julia Rodriguez says you love the sound of your own voice. That's right. That's right. That's why this channel is called Distant Socializing. It's literally a channel that is about people talking to other people. If you're looking for the beauty tips, that's what was it called? Glamour School, Julia, is where you want to go. That's where you can get the makeup tips. Alrighty. Yeah, but Scotty, UA and PC is completely normal. China Mouse says you use Logic. Wonderful program. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Probably my second choice after Ableton. Because some things like MIDI notes editing and vocal comping and stuff is really good in Logic. I like that. It's better in Logic than in Ableton. The whole MIDI handling in Ableton is like horrible. I really don't like it. And in Logic it's like better. But, everybody has his preferences. But I have never regretted buying a Mac additionally. Because I bought like the Mac Mini, and a Mac Mini is actually a great deal for what it is. So you can get a really cheap Mac Mini for like $600, $700, $800, $900, and then hook up the Thunderbolt 3 stuff to it, and that shit works like, well, what? Your studio will thank you. You will never have a collapsing bus or problems with it again, like ever. It just works, and I use Ableton on Mac as well, because I do not work on PC with music anymore. This is the PC is essentially just for importing projects, for streaming, etc. But I'm not gonna have blue screen. Your stuff isn't saved anymore. I've never had a crash, a collapse, a breaking bus on my Mac system like ever, and it cost less than my PC system. So. All right, Scotty says, I have to disagree. UA by itself on USB 3. That's why you buy Thunderbolt 3 is stable hardware as long as it's directly connected to the computer, not connected to a hub. Every other audio interface, don't recommend them. That's right, Scotty. I wasn't talking about having one interface. I was talking about having 30 plus USB 3 devices on a USB bus. You will see how your PC is totally going to fuck up. If you use a Thunderbolt bus, no problemo, senor. But I only realized that once I plugged in, I don't know, more than 15 devices on the USB 3 bus. And I have a lot of friends who work on Ableton on PC, and they keep losing their stuff in crashes and shit, Even though Ableton has a great autosave feature. And of course, everybody has his own perspective, The songwriter, the producer, the studio owner, the audio engineer. Everybody has like different needs from their hardware and their software. Inomundo. Okay, let's listen to another song from Inomundo. I thought it was like pretty cool.
When you say that you need me, show me. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna make mistakes. When you say that you miss me,
okay.
show me.
But it's nice. It's kind of like a... It's a vibe.
Everything. I can't be without you. No, no. Can I tell you everything?
Hey Foxy, efox981. Hi AViiO, you look familiar. How could that be? How is Foxy on Reddit? How is that possible? Foxy is everywhere. Hey Foxy. Hey Reddit Foxy. It's the Reddit Foxy. Okay, this guy isn't so bad, I would say. I think Innomundo is somebody who is probably Innomundo LLC. Funny. Right, what we got here? Submit it. This song is about the struggle, blah, 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 struggle being given lately. They also, it's Innomundo. Okay. I don't know, I'm gonna send him. Good song, full stop. Send us an email too. At countzerorecords.com, and we can have a chat, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Oh man, I hate that when it does multiple. And let's talk soon. That's the usability, you know. You still, even with the best voice recognition software, you still have to go in and edit this, edit that, do this, do that. Still quite a while away. Okay, next one is Andrew Wade. That was that country artist. That was also pretty good. Lottie is also there. Lotta Pidgey is also on Reddit. Okay.
Right now I need an Advil and a beer.
Hello, Reddit Lottie.
Maybe something stronger, but I've gotta play it all by ear. I could take a drive down to the coast, watch the waves come crashing in and feel the sand between my toes. But I don't need you to call, I don't need you to write, I don't need you to text me late at night, saying that you're lonely, saying that you miss me, wishing we could find what we were missing, telling me you love me and you want me back again. It'd be cool if you did. Think I should take my ass down south, let the mesquite trees and a sunny breeze help me figure all this out. Or I could just go knocking on your door, hope to God that you're alone and let my pride hit the floor. But I don't need you to call, I don't need you to write, I don't need you to text me late at night, saying that you're lonely, saying that you miss me, wishing we could find what we were missing.
That's pretty cool. That's very well made. It's not super original, but it's very well made. Nothing other than that one song. That is so weird. Andrew Wade. I don't know. Okay. Let's say yes to this guy. Maybe we'll see if he has more. Good song, full stop. Send us an email too. Yeah. To it. And we can have a chat, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Talk soon. All right. I thought it was that was okay. Right, next one is Christian Larsson from Sweden. God's Gonna Cut You Down. Oh, that's that song where everybody's saying it's a cover. I wouldn't know. I don't know the original song. Lottie and Foxy are everywhere, that's right. Yeah, that's okay, Foxy, you're good. Lottie and Foxy are everywhere there.
You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go and tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him the God's gonna cut him down. Tell him the God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet, I thought I heard a shuffle of angels' feet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the
I think that's pretty good. I'm not sure.
Cut him down. Tell him the God's gone. Cut him down.
I'm gonna pause this and check in if see if he has any other songs here. Blah 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 blah. Christian grew up blah blah with not the blah 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 blah. Jesus Maria, där skickar man det. He had a YouTube thing. Did a cover. While playing a particular feeling that song makes the song later judge. Okay, he made a cover of a computer game song that people liked and subscribed to his channel. Okay, now he figured, okay, yeah, why not? Why not? Computer gaming is a way to enter music. I don't know if it's a cover. Am I Mr. Country here?
Oh Molly, it's for your sake alone that I leave my old parents, my house and my home. My love for you, it has cost me to roam. I'm a rebel rouser and Dixie's my home.
By the way, I want to say the Apollo twin, Scotty, that's really good. I want to get a Twin X.
You rob my poor pockets of silver and gold.
Okay, that all sounds very... Okay, debatable choice of songwriting here. Debatable Deutsche. Unshaken, okay.
May know the depths of the well.
think he's good.
Where that crossroad.
At least want to talk. Good song, full stop. We also listened to your other material and would like to send... Fuck. Can't talk and would like for you to send us an email to in our account0records.com so we can have a chat, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. I think it's okay. Dasha Logan. No. Petrol Breath. Okay, that was that metal band, but I'm probably gonna say no on this one.
I see you drag your chains back against the wall. You're loyalty to the creed makes no sense at all. Salvation's what you need.
Okay, the vocals are just not... There's like no power behind these vocals. No other songs. 100 followers on Facebook. I'm gonna say no. Decent effort, exclamation mark. Song was okay, but we felt that the vocals were thin and lacked, especially in delivery, full stop. The performance of the music is okay and could benefit from a improve in songwriting, full stop. We would definitely be interested to hear more from you in the future, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. That was a decline, but meh. Okay, now Dasha Logan. And she's, I think, from Puerto Rico or I don't know, somewhere.
Going around blaming someone else. Must be nice to be constantly loved for the person.
And Julio Rodriguez is asking me, he says, hey AViiO, I'm very, very constipated and I know I need some advice on what to do against constipation. All right, if you have any ability to give Julio on Reddit advice for his constipation, please let him know in the chat. Maybe he should eat some plums or something. I'm not sure.
That you are who you thinking of, and I just wish that you could see the real man you want to be. Must be nice.
Must be.
Lying to yourself all the time. You must be proud of yourself.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. Okay, she got more. Good. Same vibe. She's gonna start singing. Okay. Yeah, I wanna hear something a little bit different. Okay, another jazzy soli. Okay.
I wish I could tell you to please.
Okay. Just something a little bit more.
And so it goes, backed into a corner with my heart.
And Lada Peachy says Julio needs to shove a grenade up there and let it clear the system.
Every little thing you did was gold.
I think that's gonna wreak havoc on his tiny poopy hole.
All the things you said to me blew me.
So Dasha, I think, is
You must be proud of yourself.
probably closest to Karma's Tea, style-wise.
Must be nice to be constantly loved. For the
Let me see if there's any info on her. Nope.
thinking of, and I just wish that you could see.
Alrighty, Lottie, what do you think of her here?
You want to be. Must be nice, 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 nice. Lying, nice, nice, nice. To yourself, nice,
That doesn't help me. And anybody have any opinion on Dasha Logan? Because she's kind of like a toss-up for me. Because she's very close to Karma's Tea. I just played all of her songs. It's the 4 songs that I played. They're all in this very kind of like niche-y, but not bad. And Price Manufacturer says I like her. Okay. Call her.
I can see. It must be nice, nice, nice.
I don't know Price, you know.
To yourself,
I think it's. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call her and see if she's nice. 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 Right, Price, see, you and me, buddy. We no, I think that there's enough talent there and enough control and stuff. I don't think that she's necessarily already above an 8, but she's probably a 8. And if she has proper production. Sorry, issues with the kid, totally missed the last few minutes. Yeah, no problem. I'll talk to her. Why not? I mean, what's gonna happen? The worst thing I can say is no. Okay. Good song, full stop. Send us an email too. Because, I mean... Jesus. No. And we can have a chat, full stop. All the best and cheers, exclamation mark. Talk soon. Alrighty. Anton Leon, Cosmodelic Sunrise, Funk. And Kenny says that to Scotty his check is in the mail. What? Who's sending who a check? She's nice, says Price. Yeah, the price is nice, right? The price is nice. No, I think that if she made an album with songs like that, I don't think there would be like millions of people drooling over that album, but it would be a okay / good album, you know, for a niche audience, yes, but nothing wrong with it. Wouldn't have a problem releasing it. Certainly wouldn't feel ashamed or anything, you know. Good band to have singing somewhere. I don't know. Call him live on the stream. No, I can't do that. There's like a million things that I can't do. I mean, if they agree, they can come on the show. That is true, though. China Mouse. If they want to be on the show and do a call while they're on the show, but usually what it comes down to is, you know, contractual things and talking about their weaknesses and you know, things that people necessarily don't want to, you know, have out and about. So this is like electronic funk. There's literally just one song in here. And no other information. One song and no information. I cannot accept this. Oh, okay. What we got here, some kind of rap music. Yeah, the only thing that made it into the last round. And that was only like... I think I graded him as 7.5 or something. I'm not sure. Let's hear.
It's been hard for me to look into the mirror. I'm too hard on myself. Am I ashamed? Am I ready to level up? Every time I touch the beat or leave the booth, I leave a part of myself. Cause a wise man told me once that honesty sells. He said if you don't keep that hunger, then you'll probably fail. Now I see my old idols putting bullshit in their lyrics, and I see that when they reach the top, they probably fail. Cause they stopped chasing knowledge, they too bothered with wealth. False prophets had me thinking how that second verse could resonate. How money is the motive, because I'm searching for better days and fame with the claim. Then notice that it was hurting me. Do I put my love in the music, or do I put what I think they want in them songs in hopes that one day they'll worship me?
Nah, it's too monotonous.
Talking about how heavy all these burdens seem and really
Yeah, yeah. That ain't gonna work. That is a little bit too monotonous for that, and that brings us to us finishing all the songs for today. That is very interesting. All right, guys. That kind of like wraps up the show for today. Didn't think that we were gonna be done this quickly. But no, we weren't done quickly. It was 2.5 hours. It was good. Alrighty. If you have enjoyed the show, why don't you join us on the Discord? That's countzerorecords.com/Discord, and you'll get an invite to our Discord, and you can hang out with our label staff, with our artists, and the fans, and everybody else. We're having a good time there. If you want to check out our artists' music, go to countzerorecords.com, and you can also find our YouTube channel on YouTube with music videos and everything, with a lot of talented people and a lot of very, very awesome people. And a lot of people that we picked up on this show. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you want to join me, the next time would be Wednesday. And then we're not going to have a Friday show because we're traveling to Croatia. So this week it's only going to be Monday and Wednesday. And Wednesday afternoon or so, I'm closing the submissions for a few days until we return with the Monday show. So join me on Wednesday at 2000 Central European Time for Record Label Boss. I want to say thank you to Lottie and Yo-Yo for being in the studio and on the stream here with me, and to everybody else who's supporting me and who's on the channel, who's on the Twitch channel and the Reddit channel. Please follow us, and if you're interested in coming to one of our very nice things going on, we currently have a competition for a $500 ticket to Camp 022. That is a music industry event in Croatia. Beautiful location, wonderful country. It's going to be really, really cool. Thank you for being on Record Label Boss, and I'll see you next time on Wednesday, 2000 Central European Time with Record Label Boss and another 60 independent artists from around the world. I love you all, and I'll see you later. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna eat a bit and maybe take a shower, and then I'll be on the Discord and chat with you guys at countzerorecords.com/Discord. Join us there. And if you don't know, tomorrow we'll have Mixed Beauty at 1600 Central European Time. If you're interested in makeup, at the Glamour School in Reddit, and of course on every streaming channel that we do, and it's going to be produced by yours truly. So join us for the Makeup Fun tomorrow at 1600 Central European Time.